It's a great blessing to have these few moments with you here on the Word of Encouragement. And today I'd like to go to Psalm 71. Psalm 71 has a number of verses that speak of the trust that the psalmist had in the Lord from his youth. And it goes all the way in verse 18 to talking about when he's old and gray-headed, that he's trusting the Lord not to forsake him. Forsake me not until I have showed thy strength unto this generation and thy power to everyone that is come. Now, there's a lot of very encouraging and challenging verses like that in this psalm, but I'd like to look at one that I think is a great help for us in regard to staying encouraged. Verse 14, but I will hope continually and will yet praise thee more and more. Now, I think this is very interesting, very simple verse, but one that holds some critical truth when it comes to being able to stay steady in our Christian life. He says here, I will hope, I will put my trust in, I will have a divine expectancy continually. He's clearly saying that he's made a decision not to look elsewhere, not to allow himself to be discouraged, not to allow himself to give up hope because of the circumstances, but on a continual basis, he was going to abide in a relationship with his God and keep his eyes fixed on the Lord. His expectation would be of God. And then it's so interesting, it says, and will yet praise thee more and more. The more you're consistent, the more we are abiding in the Lord, allowing him to cause us to have that relationship, and our hearts are very tender to his reality, and his presence is real, and we're drawing upon him for his strength. The more that we do that, well, the more we're going to be blessed in our hearts, and we're going to be seeing God has answered here. He's done something here. These may be little things, but you see that a divine sovereign God is on the move for you. And it's pretty awe-inspiring when you think that the God of the universe is actually arranging details for you that are shaping you and blessing you and helping you and delivering you. It's a wonderful thing. But let me just say, if you're not hoping in the Lord continually, you're going to miss a lot of that. You're going to miss the picture. You're going to look at life from a very limited perspective, and it's all going to be about how it's affecting you instead of understanding what God's big plan is. But if your hope is in the Lord continually, you're staying steady in your dependence upon him. You are living in that desire for an ongoing relationship. Well, then your eyes are going to be opened, and you're going to realize, wow, God worked there. He put that together for me. God prevented me from being in that situation, or God just gave me wisdom. That's amazing. And you're going to find that you will praise him more and more. One of the distinctives of Christians who've walked with God and have really had a very close relationship with him is you'll find that these are praise people. When they talk, they're talking about how good God is. God's done this, God's done that. And sometimes when you hear them, you say, wow, those are just small things, but they're overwhelmed by the hand of God, and they see those things to be real. So stay encouraged, because God's working on your behalf. He truly is. He is endeavoring to meet your need. And so I just want to challenge you to stay steady, and you will find yourself praising him more and more day by day.